you ever trusted someone so much that when they betrayed you, it doesn't just changes the way you see them, but it changes the way you see other people? That is, you begin to question everyone. What if this person hurts me? What can I trust this person again? But this is the question I want us to have today. Can you rebuild trust when it is broken? Hi guys, I'm Damilola. Welcome on DamiTalks, where we have real conversation on life, growth, purpose, and sometimes conversation we struggle to talk about. And today we'll be talking on something most of us might have experienced one way or the other: broken trust. Can trust be rebuilt when it is broken? Can we build trust when it is broken? The first question I want to ask is, why is it that broken trust is painful? It hurts so much, not because of what the person did, but the person that did it, because you don't see it coming from the person. You gave the person access, you were vulnerable, and you even believe their word that made you confide in them. And this trust is not just about relationship. It can be your friend, it can be your sister, it can be your siblings, it can be anybody, or somebody you even trusted your vision with. And that's why it's so painful that you don't even expect them to do whatsoever it is they did to you. So what can you do when the trust is broken? Sometimes you have set boundaries. In fact, most people have even built walls, because every single disappointment, anyone that disappointed them, the next thing is that every single person begins to pray for it. It's okay to set boundaries. It's okay to not give somebody full access, but I want you to learn how to love, trust again, be lovable, and try be that person that can still connect. So can trust really be rebuilt? Yes, it can be rebuilt, not just by words, but by actions, by consistent efforts. When the person puts effort and the person takes it takes responsibility for their actions, that okay, yes, I know I've wronged this person, let me try up to make up for what I did. Sometimes apology can open door to healing, but consistent effort, consistency is what rebuilds the trust. Do you understand? And that actually gives you wisdom for you to know how to trust with your wisdom. You don't just trust when it's being done, you don't just trust like that. You have to trust with wisdom. But you ask again that, must I be rebuilding it? No, you don't rebuild trust all the time. Doesn't mean that the person that hurts you today, you give the person full access. Sometimes you can just wish somebody well or forgive the person and yet still set boundaries. You can forgive somebody and still wish them well, but when you know that the relationship is not healthy for you, you can still just be yourself and not compulsively still be friends with the person, but not keeping malice at all, or like, this person is off my life. You can still have proper communication, but know when to work out when something is not right for you, when you don't feel right about it. And this is also a reminder to you also that trusting yourself to know when to recognize red flag, trusting yourself knowing when to set boundaries, trusting yourself fully knowing that it is not because of their inability you stop making good decisions or being lovable or trustable again. And I want you not to be too hard on yourself when somebody hurts you. It's just for you to apply wisdom and knowing what to do. You can rebuild trust. You can share healthy relationship, but you have to set boundaries, and you must not totally give somebody full access again. So if this minister to you, I want you to know that an apology is not just is a door to opening, it's a door to healing, but consistent effort. Because when somebody is just being like, there are two people in this relationship and it's just one person that is trying to put in effort, it can be very exhausting. In fact, you break out. So just know, if the energy is matching, the person is trying to put effort that okay, I'm wrong, I admit. So can we work out? Can we make up? You even see that honesty and you see that sincerity in them. You can actually work out. So if this conversation minister to you, you can share it to somebody else that might want to hear. Remember that this is DamiTalks, where we have real conversation on purpose. I'll see you some other time. Bye.